All right, I'm not sure if anybody's here with me yet. It looks like timing is about right. Chat should be on if you want to chat. But today I am making some coffee with the Espresso Forge. And we're also going to go ahead and run the Tim Wendelbo giveaway. I'll keep talking about the same things here for a couple minutes right up until I start pulling a shot with the Forge, which I have pre-prepared because I'm not a total mag lad. I have a basket prepped, and we'll get going here pretty shortly. So like I said, today I'm making a couple, maybe one shot with the Forge if it goes well. I've never actually made a shot with the Max and a Forge before. So I'm gonna pop onto Discord here and just see if everybody knows what's up, and then we're going. Okay. Awesome. All right, so still here. I think I'm gonna pop in and at here where Phil had the announcement. So if you're hearing me, I am distracted by this. Okay. Cool. Awesome. I expect everybody's going to be rolling in here pretty shortly. The Forge is heating up. Chilling on my kettle. Basket is prepared, ready to go. For those of you that don't know, the Forge is a pretty interesting device. It is basically a bike pump that I use to make coffee. It is not the most practical device in the world. I started by preheating this on my Bianca with the steam wand. So I ran a couple minutes of steam through it. It's getting nice and hot. I want it to be incredibly hot before I actually pull this, because this is a really light roasted filter coffee that I'm about to pull here. I see some of you think that I should not have pinged you based on the reactions here, but I don't care. Okay. Here we go. If you're not here yet, you are doomed. Maybe. Okay, phone's propped up with a knife. Normally the Forge has a fancy Livestrong type bracelet that goes around this metal part. Mine tore the other day, so I will not be using that. I'll be holding it with a towel. And all we're going to do is tighten it up. Nice and tight so it doesn't leak. I'm going to tear my scale, pour the water. This is the maiden voyage of making espresso with the Max and the Espresso Forge together. I've never done that before. I will probably never do it again. There is no reason to use this device at home. It is not designed to do this well. It is a pretty low volume device, so I'm going to top it up after the puck soaks just a little. Not necessarily my preference, but you do what you got to do. And then I'm going to start a relatively low pressure pre-infusion. And that's going to be much too coarse, as you can see. So we're going to go quite a bit finer. I will sip this because you deserve it. And that's actually pretty good. Great coffee. It's hard to mess up. Not much crema. Again, probably from the very fast shot. I'm going to get another one ground. And then I'll get this cleaned up, warmed up. We'll get going. So give me just a minute here. Okay, emptying this device is a pain. Ordinarily this would be much more balanced with the rubber piece on it, but that's gone, so I have no hope. We're going to set this aside for a minute. Okay, another basket prepped. We are still pretty hot, so we're just gonna do it. And here we go. All right, you guys will notice I didn't wash my glass this time. I'm being a little bit lazy. That's about 7 bar for the output pressure. You can tell, not ideal. I think I would switch to a slower basket specifically for this device, just the way it operates. Works really nicely with a bimodal grinder. It's pretty challenging actually with the Max. I do some dialing in beyond there. I changed my dose a little bit. I'm using a really small dose because the capacity of the actual tube is quite low. This is like 1 to 2.3. You know, again, that may have looked ugly, but that is a really actually quite nice espresso. I can do much, much better with the Bianca, for example, but that is a pretty good start. So from here, I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about what we're all actually here for today, which is the Tim Wendelboe giveaway. Tim is a fantastic roaster, really one of my favorite in the world. Consistently, he creates interesting flavor profiles for the coffee that he gets. And there are plenty of things that I also appreciate about Tim. When they started having shipments lost this year, they made sure to get people taken care of really without any questions asked. He does a great job of making sure to develop longer term, mutually beneficial relationships with farmers, which I think is really important in coffee. And he just seems like all around a stand-up dude. So what I really want to say is that, Tim runs a small business. Tim is making the choice to do this because he does think that, if he shares more about what he does and who Tim Wendelboe as a company is, then more of us are going to be willing to actually watch. More of us are going to be willing to actually buy something from Wendelboe. So if you're considering buying coffee, if you're willing to import, if you're willing to give it a try, I do suggest, all of us make an effort to pick something up when we can from Tim. So without further ado, I'll go ahead and pull up my list. Here we go. I'm going to load everybody in, and I'm going to pick a random name. So it's going right now. And the winner is for the 4 bags of Tim Wendelboe coffee. I hope you all are excited. I hope people can hear me and see me, but we'll find out about that soon. But the winner is Pugs Not Drugs. So Pugs Not Drugs, we'll get a message sent out to you through Discord. Congratulations on the win. For the rest of you, better luck next time. We are going to keep doing these. I'm not going to announce what our next giveaway is yet because I want to keep the focus on Tim, but the next giveaway should be coming up relatively soon. So Pugs Not Drugs was the winner today. We had almost 10% of all the people on the Discord sign up. So if you didn't sign up this time, consider doing it next time. I'm going to work on the Espresso Forge with the Max. If I ever have to do this again, it's going to look a heck of a lot better. Let's see. I am on Discord. If anybody has questions, you can hit me. Can't talk, drinking espresso. I'm still there, and I'll keep talking here for a little bit. I'm going to put my phone up against something so my natural shakiness isn't driving everybody even crazier than I'm sure it already has. I've got some pepper, so we'll try that. Okay. Cool. Okay, I'm here. So I am actually drinking this espresso that Sadbox would like to call me Shamewell for. It is really tasty. This is really good. Ugly, but good. I keep getting tempted to clean up over here. Let's see. KRVH says hi. Hello. Bripe keeping. No, we're not briping today. I've done that. Pay my dues. Why didn't I use a fancy cupping spoon like the fancy man I am? Actually, I kept my my large portrait next to me like a fancy man. Oh, you would like to... Oh man, I can't see the YouTube chats, unfortunately. I'm streaming through Streamlabs because I can't stream through my phone. So... Hey, sorry, if I haven't responded to you, I'm going to try to pull that up here in just a second and see what I can see. But I think somebody would like to hear this. Slurping espresso. Terrible idea. Right up the nose. Oh, which is what it's supposed to do, right? Right up the nose. Oh, you want a better one? I'm not loud. That's not actually her name. Let's see. Oh no, that one was actually better. Really sprayed the palate. It just sounds terrible. We should have a slurping contest. No, I can't hear you in the voice chat. I can't slurp through my teeth because of the way my front teeth are. They're actually crowns. I fell down the stairs when I was a second grader. I also fell down the stairs last year, but I broke my teeth when I was in second grade. No one will ever know my real name except for the people that do. Let's see, what else do we have? Oh yeah, no, funny story, but yeah, we were having a choir performance and I just decided to pass out during it. So yeah, diamonds. Yes, so I'm not Phil Weber. I'm actually streaming through Phil's account because mine didn't get approved in time. Let's see. No, everybody was in choir in second grade. You didn't have a choice. I played the saxophone. Let's see, I'm still here. I think I'm gonna make like an actual shot of espresso here, but you're not gonna see me make it. I'm just gonna make it and it's gonna taste good. Let's see. Yeah, I like my kitchen too, Larson. Yours is nice too though. Like for, yes, okay, that is me with the saxophone. No, the Espresso Forge makes espresso. Okay, I'll do it, Baka. Yeah, no, we got the delay tuned. What's the big black box in the background earlier? I assume it's my refrigerator. This? No, it's actually miserable for crema. The Espresso Forge does not make much crema at all, partially because the brew temperature is fairly low. Other side of the kitchen, there's an air purifier on the counter over there. Let's see. So it does get the right temp. Like, espresso temperature is complicated. I should put my phone next to the camera, right? I'm using my phone as the camera. Right. Okay, I'm gonna pull this basket out. We'll walk over to the Bianca here in a second. This is I was trying not to say the roaster just because I want to keep the focus on Wendelbo by Tim Wendelbo. But I'm pulling a passenger Worka. It's really, really delicious. I actually sent some to Fan. I don't think he's had it yet. No, so I didn't want to make a terrible face if I was drinking your coffee. This is not decaf. Okay, we're moving over. I might not be able to see everybody for a second. Okay, I have to figure out where I'm going to put my phone. So give me just a minute here. We are going on an adventure. Let's see. Okay. My scale has a large amount of espresso on it. I'm just going to keep talking and I'll come back to see what you guys said here after I get this sorted out. Let's see, I may just do this with my phone in my hand the whole time. So, this is what we're drinking. This might be my last shot. They do these little 5-ounce samples. I call them samples. It's quite a bit of coffee. You can tell I'm classy. Okay. My life is currently a mess. to make you worry. Okay, gonna dry the basket. I'm gonna have to put my phone down for a second to prep. I can't prep one-handed. I'm totally using my funnel to prop this, so judge not the mess that I'm making right now. This is going to be awful, but we've accepted this. Okay. We are just about there, ready to make a coffee. Excellent live streaming skills. You can tell that I practiced a lot for this. This is probably going to be the worst shot that I make all year. Oh yes. My no funnel prep has gone well. All right, I'm back. What a mess. Is that the English Channel? Oh. Wow, good God. Let's see. I'm scrolling up here. How many ingredients in the peanut butter back there from Steve? 2, salt and peanuts. This is Shotwell, not Phil. Okay, I'm going back to current. It is a really cool portrait. It was painted by a retired architect. Yeah, so I guess the thing that I'm going to say about espresso, making espresso, at a certain point, it's going to taste okay. Like, things are going to be okay, even if it looks ugly. And that's a combination of water quality, grinder quality, the absolute bare minimum prep. That was a terrible shot by my standards. I think many of you have seen the shots that I make in other videos. Still tastes good. Like, start with good coffee, use good water, use a reasonably good grinder. It's gonna taste like delicious coffee. Does this taste better than the shots on the forge? Yeah, I mean, yeah, it does. But I make shots with this setup all day, every day. So even a bad shot on this setup is gonna taste awesome. The length of that shot must be compensating for something. Well, it was 1 to 2 out of the espresso forge, and this is 1 to 4, but I mean, again, it's filter coffee. I'll take it over sake any day. Twice on Saturday. Let's see. Monomax is a reasonably good grinder. It is indeed reasonably good. I'm going to be honest, I mean, I think you can get most of the results out of something like a Forte or a well-sorted Vario. There is just a little bit more that you can squeeze out of it at the top end, but it's not as much as you might think. Can we see the bag? I thought I showed you the bag. Do you mean like, do you want to see my bank account, or you want to see the bag of the coffee? Yeah, it's a passenger Worka. It's really it's quite nice. At this age, I'm a couple weeks out beyond what I would start drinking it at. It's trended more towards grapefruit and less the other citrus notes that it would ordinarily have. A little less floral than it would normally have. I know. I said find me and can't talk drinking espresso. You just don't listen, Daniel. I'll be looking forward to your spicy memes about my one-handed puck prep, though. Or my funnel-free puck prep. How aged did I like it? I started at 3.5 weeks out, I think. And it was really good from there, all the way through till now. Yeah, hey, sorry guys, I am not in YouTube chat. I have no clue what I'm doing. If that isn't obvious already, I am not a streamer. Yeah, so Ryan, you don't use a funnel because you can literally grind in a mortar and pestle with Saka. You can tamp it with your thumb, lock it in and pull it, and it's going to taste as good as it's going to taste. Whatever you want to take from that. Real streamers have live mods. I am sure that that's true. Phil's eating lunch though, so this is me. That's all you get. Saka was already burned by the roaster. Good lord, Sadbox. You killed a man today. Let's see, I have 4% of battery remaining on my computer. I will talk until it dies, unless you all stop talking to me. And then I'll go ahead and end the stream. So what else do we have? I mean, that's fine, but I will stop talking to you. I also agree with Ryan. I mean, good being a like sliding scale from Saka to what I'm having right now, and then on a little further. Have I compared a Flare to a Forge? Yeah, I used to have a Flare Pro. I had one of the very first Flare Pros for consumers. And I liked it well enough. It was really good. You know, I had some frustration with it in the early days. I had like the flexi stem, and then they put... I'm still looking at my phone and talking. Oh, okay, I'm here. So, yeah, the Forge, I had some, or the Flare, I had some frustration with the first Gen Pro, but I think it's a good device. I find the Forge a little less frustrating to preheat most of the time. When I'm on the road, it can be a pain. Let's see. It's really nice here at home. I preheated it with the steam from the Bianca. It was absurd. I just poured like 3 minutes of steam through it, and it's a bike pump. Sheet, I think that this actually gets like recorded and you could watch it later, but I don't know. I'm not sure how it works. What else do we have? Hey, Larson, I have some more doggo emotes in the works for you. Hopefully you enjoy. The stream is intentionally potato, so the lag isn't as bad. Is Breville publicly traded? Oh wow, this is, well, yeah, so who knows? The internet's black magic. Let's see. I have 1% left, so if you have questions, get them in. Vance, we're in Ohio together. It should be crystal clear. Should I do this more often? I don't get paid for this. I have had way too much coffee the past 2 days. Yeah, I do. It's a great kitchen. Y'all should get better memes then. If that's what you're paying me with. No, I'm on 6 shots a day, 2 days in a row. It is too many shots. One of them was drip, I guess. Yeah, well, it was my birthday yesterday. Fuck it. 20 grams for each of them. I guess the poured shots were 18. Thanks. No. 6 a day. 2 days. This was 2080, Daniel. I've gone as high as 2100. Not the past 2 days, but I normally switch to decaf after dinner. 20 is not a double, that's a triple. Yeah, no, I mean, 100 grams fills a full cortado glass. No, I have 6 triples, Benji. Six. That is many. Well, sure. I mean, if you want to call it that. 6 shots, 18 singles. Yeah, it's been good. Still at 1% somehow. We're doing this. Yeah, that's me. 7 shots? No, we're not. No. I'll die. This is the end. Yeah, it's the clear instead of the smoke. My shot glasses are the smoke and my cortados are the clear. This is why we decaf. I'm not super sensitive really, so it doesn't tend to bother me. I normally switch to decaf in the evening because my wife will take a sip and she only does decaf. No, we do not need to try the Spanish coffee. I had Spanish coffee in Madrid. It's like licking tires. Sake is actually not as dark as I expected. I would call it like a darker medium and not really even a dark roast. The sample Sadbox sent me did not have any oil expressed on the beans. You know, it's a darker profile in taste, but wasn't super dark. I know about tire licking because I used to work in a climbing gym that had shredded tire on the floor. And it would like get in your nose. It was pretty awful. I probably have cancer from that. Let's see, what else? Anything else? Yeah. Hey, what's up? I was just shit talking Spanish coffee. Glad you're here. Yeah, it is nice to land on. It's well designed. It like spreads when you hit it. It doesn't seem like it would be nice, but it's okay. I mean, yeah, kind of. People call 18 grams a double. You know, a traditional double is 14. So calling a 20 anything less than a triple is kind of silly. My phone or my laptop just died. So whatever anybody else has, I have to go start my pizza oven. Thank you all for coming. Bye, Tim Wendelboe. Yeah. Sincerely, thanks everybody for being here. I appreciate it. So have a good day. I'll try to loop back and answer some questions that I can see in the YouTube comments after I clean up and get the pizza going. And hopefully we'll do this all again. All right. Bye.